This is KTVO's Good Morning Heartland.
And welcome back. You've heard the saying, April showers bring May flowers, but showers and severe weather also pose the possibility of flooding inside your home. So what can you do to protect yourself? Make sure you have flooding insurance. Well, we have Larry Byers from Whitney Harrison Insurance here this morning to break it down for us. How are you doing?
Good, how are you?
Good, thanks for coming.
No problem.
So the main question a lot of people have or assume is once they have homeowners insurance or even renters insurance that they're covered with flooding insurance, and that's not the case, right?
No, not at all. Flood insurance is not included in any home policy or renter's policy for that matter. So it's a separate policy that you have to buy. Most local insurance agents sell it. It is administered through the National Flood Insurance Program. But it is a separate policy unto itself, yes.
So what does it actually cover? Like, does it cover flooding from obviously Mother Nature, or does it also, cover, indoor plumbing problems, malfunctions, you come home and a water pipe breaks? Does that cover it too, or?
Well, flood insurance is very specific, and a lot of people get confused, and it is confusing. But flood insurance only covers surface water. So water that enters your house, let's say from a flood type situation through a window well, or even cracks in your foundation, that's what flood insurance covers.
Okay.
It doesn't cover the backup of water sewers through your drains. A lot of people think, I have this on my policy, water sewer backup, I'm covered. No. But that is an option you can buy. So it's kind of confusing for folks, but always remember flood insurance has got to be surface water, and it comes from outside your home on the surface, basically.
That's good to know. Thanks for clarifying that for us. Now, the next question I have, and that a lot of people have, is when is a good time to buy flood insurance? Is there a specific time during the year to buy it, or is it something that you have to have year-round?
Well, it's more in our mindset now with spring rains, but there's a 30-day wait when you buy a flood insurance policy. And that was enacted a long time ago, pardon me, to prevent people along rivers and streams from rushing out and buying a flood insurance policy when they see the flood coming at them. So you have to wait 30 days.
Okay.
Keep that in mind. But you can buy it year-round.
Okay.
But it is an annual policy, and you really need to keep it in force year-round once you have it.
So a question to kind of clarify is time sensitive. Like, can you have it for a couple months out of the year and say, okay, I don't want it? Or is it, like insurance policies where they're 6 months or, a year long? How does that work?
Well, we always recommend that you keep it once you buy it. But if you bought it, kept it a couple of months, and let it lapse, you'd have to wait 30 days again before you could buy a new policy.
Okay.
And flood insurance basically covers, and another thing to think about is the structure of the house, the mechanicals, your furnace, your electrical, all those kind of things. You can buy contents coverage for your belongings, but that's another addition to it. And things in basements are very limited. Actually, furnaces and things in the basement are all that's about covered down there, if you want to know the truth about it. So you have to be careful.
So it's one of those things where you really have to look into it, do your research, and if they have any questions, they can contact you pretty much, because you should know, or any other insurance agent. And it's one of those things where it's better to be covered and have it year-round than wait last minute and then it not be able to cover anything that happens to you.
True. Average policy is around $600 a year. Okay. That's what the federal government says. Floodsmart.gov is a great place to go. A lot of answers about flood insurance on there, on the web.
Well, what we'll do is we'll link that website as well as your information on our website at heartlandconnection.com. We'll put all this information for all our viewers, and if they have any questions, they can contact you. Thank you so much for coming. I appreciate it.
No problem. Thank you.
And we'll be right back.